Hello, Gemini. Thank you for tuning into this week's read. For the main part of the read, we're using the Tarot Illuminati by Eric C. Dunn, Supportive Oracle Cards, the Spirit Animal Oracle by Colette Baron Reed. Good times. Good times, good times, good times. I don't know why I'm excited about this reading, but I'm excited about this reading. I'm a Pisces, so why am I so excited about a Gemini reading? I have no answer for you. I just am. I am just very excited about this reading. Okay, there's fun. I'm curious how this is going to... because there is a really good card here. You got some playful cards out here. I'm wondering if that's it. Like, are you having fun with this? Let's see, because you might be having a lot of fun with this. A lot of fun with this. You got the Two of Pentacles coming in with the Six of Cups. Choices, choices, choices. That's the first thing I'm getting. Like, choices, 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 choices. I feel like you're having fun with this situation. It's funny, because part of me is like, but should you be? But I feel like you might be like, why not? Why not have fun with life? Life is life. What life is, what life is. Why not have fun with it? And I feel like that's the Gemini energy saying, you know what? Life throws stuff at you. If you can have fun, why not have fun? It makes sense. And it's kind of like there's choices coming up. But you know what? Instead of looking at it as a negative, to put a positive spin on it, might as well have some fun with it. Why not? And I really kind of feel that way. Like, there's a situation here that's really not the best situation. The environment is showing me the Four of Cups. Like, people aren't quite happy with things going on here. They're looking at this. They're wishing it was that. They're like, oh, it's almost like getting a house, but, like, I don't like the color. Or, you know, there's not enough windows on this side of the house. It's a nice house, but it's not exactly what they wanted. Something like that. And I almost feel like you're looking at this energy, somebody who's not quite happy. And you're just kind of like, well, maybe I'll show you a better perspective here. Maybe I'll mess with you a little bit and show you why you should be thankful for what you have. I just feel this playful energy, Like, I'll show you why you should be thankful for what you have. And so the race begins. So the game begins. I feel like you're literally kind of like trying to show somebody, like, you're doing pretty good, and I'm going to show you why. It's a playful energy. I don't know how that sounds. It's making me giggle. It's kind of like, hey, I'm going to entertain myself, and you're going to get a good lesson out of this when I do it. That's what I'm feeling. Gemini, you got a lot of brain power, and I feel like Gemini just likes to have fun. I really do. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I don't know Gemini that well, and I wouldn't say I was like the expert on Gemini, but I do think Geminis, like, they really do like to have a lot of fun. Tell me in the comments if I'm wrong. Now, you're trying to point out and help this person, right? So you're literally trying to, like, show them, like, why what they have is actually a good thing. Grasshopper spirit. Grasshopper is also playful, in my opinion. It says, take a leap of faith. It seems like a playful energy. This is another playful card, in my opinion, at least in this reading. Take that leap of faith, getting things out there, just working with what's around you right now, making it work out, okay? The other side fails to see the humor in the situation. Whatever you're trying to do to kind of lighten up the mood, because I feel like that's a big piece of this. That's one of the reasons you're trying to do this, to, like, lighten them up a bit. Show them the good that they have. Like, you know, lighten up a bit. Look at what you do have. You have a house. Be thankful for your house. It may not have all the windows you want, but it's perfect. It's great for what you need. You have a warm place to live, a nice place to live, and a safe place to live. You're trying to do this, it falls flat. Just falls flat. Flat. Just strike right out. Just did not make it. Whoever you're trying to, like, get a little more playful energy with, they do not take it well. They got the Three of Swords, which means they might just either crumble or they might just have a fit. This just does not go the way you thought it would. And I'm getting the Eight of Swords, kind of like, you're like, well, I guess that went over like a lead balloon. Like, oops. But you're not down and out. You're just kind of like, okay, let me recoil. Let me regroup on this. because I feel like you're very strong in the sense of like, no, it's not that bad. Like, they got to pick themselves up. I got to help them see the bright light here. I got to help them see the shining part of this, because this is actually not that bad. You're determined. I feel like you're determined. And you're like, nope, they're going to have fun. I'm going to show them how to have fun with this. You're very strong, very willful at this point. You got it's the magician, but they call it the alchemist. Same energy in my opinion. You're like, all right, that didn't work. What else do I got? What else do I got in my bag of tricks? Like, what else do I got in my bag of tricks here? What else can I do? Because you're like, you're going to prove to this person or people that, like, it's not that bad. You're like, all right, first time was a strikeout. It's okay, it's just the first inning. Inning number 2, here we go. And there's 9 innings in a game, if you didn't all know. Most of you probably do. So you're like, all right, the first inning, not so good. Second inning, let's see what we got. Let's try again. So you're going out there, you're pushing it forward. You got the sandpiper spirit, and it literally says be playful on there, which I feel like is completely like, I have to show these people that this is not that bad, and I'm going to wake them up to this. I'm sick of the whining, I'm sick of the crying, and I'm going to show them that they have something better than they think they do. Very determined. I kind of like it. I don't know if I'm just connecting to Gemini energy, but I'm kind of having fun with it. It feels kind of fun. It does. It's kind of like, yeah, the situation isn't the best situation in the world, but you know what? Be thankful for what you got. You're trying to show people that. So you got this coming in the environment, the Two of Wands. For some reason, you're kind of catching somebody. You're kind of like, you're sort of kind of making a mark here. Kind of like they have the choice to roll with the situation and try to enjoy it for the best, like trying to make the best of it, which you're trying to promote them and push them towards. Or they can decide to just, wallow in it and be all sad and pathetic about it, if that's what they really want to do. They have to make the choice. You're trying to help them. You're really trying to push them, like, pick yourself up. Have some optimism. Give it a try. It tastes great. Goes great with everything. Matches everything. It's one of those things that goes with everything, Just try to have a better attitude about this. They have to make that choice. They literally have to make the choice. So, at this point in the reading, I'm literally getting, because like when I was getting like the first inning didn't go your way, second inning hopefully does. But I'm getting like your energy's kind of like, well, if we don't get it the second time, I'm going to go for the third. Third didn't work, well, we got the fourth. You're very determined. You're like, oh no, they're going to see it the way I'm seeing it. I'm just not, you're just kind of like, I got millions of ideas here. Sooner or later, they're going to go my way on this. And when they do, which could be the second inning, could be farther down the line, just to be fair. When they do finally see it the way you're trying to portray it, like, this is a situation where it's not as bad as they're feeling about it. There's upswings to this. There's positive things here. I feel like once they start seeing it, you're going to really play that up, but you're going to be very strategic. I'm getting strategic and I'm getting coy. So it's like coy-strategic. That's not even a word. You're going to be very careful not to be like right in their face, like, but you're going to try to keep pushing forward, like promoting, like, oh look, you got that great kitchen and you love to cook, you love to entertain. Look, and you're going to kind of like push people, like, try to show up for dinner, like, or like, try to get them to host dinner or something. You're going to try to push it. You're going to be like, oh yeah, we were going to get together this Friday, but we have to find a place to get together. Where do you think we should go? Oh, your place? Great, let's do that. Like, you're promoting it. You're trying not to be overly pushy. But it's like, if we're going to use, like, they have a great kitchen analogy again, maybe somebody else like, oh, we should hang out this Friday. Yeah, well, why don't you talk to so-and-so and see if they want to host. You know how much they love their kitchen. So you're pushing this forward. You're like, now that they're starting to see the bright side of this, you're trying to really kind of like bang it in there. Like, yeah, that's, like, you're trying to reinforce it. Like, yeah, that's good. Let's hold on that. Let's focus on that. You're getting this person to turn their attitude around. You are, because I feel like you're really like big on this. Like, they really need to turn their attitude around. And it's not just for nothing. Because once their attitude turns around, and this is a good philosophy in life, and I feel like this is why you're doing it, because if this reading is hitting, I feel like you completely see it this way. It's all about attitude. It's all about perception. If you see something in a positive light, it tends to make you want to do better with it. It tends to improve it, and you keep improving. But if you see it in a crappy light, you just seem to highlight the bad stuff, make it worse, and you just dig yourself a hole. So that's why it's one of the reasons you're really animate about trying to get this person to like step up and see a better point of view here, because if they start seeing the positive side, if they start going in that positive direction, they're going to accentuate that and keep building on it and keep doing better with it. And that's why you're doing that. And I feel like you're having that effect. This person seems to be taking a dramatic upturn. They seem to have a dramatic improvement in attitude and circumstances because they're seeing, half full. They're seeing possibility and they're going towards it and they're utilizing this. This is a really good thing. You're really helping this person. Whoever this is, and I feel like in the beginning they won't agree with that at all, but in the long run, you are truly helping this person just by changing their attitude alone. The whale spirit with the elephant, whale to me speaks of family. They say something about mystery on here. Trust in the great mystery, but I always think of family. Like there's a caring for each other feel here. You're really looking out for somebody. And I feel like they're seeing that. At this point, they should be seeing that. Like you're trying to highlight the good they have. You're trying to show them like how good they really have it. And you're promoting that. And you're showing them their value. The elephant says learn from the past. Yeah, like they've had it here for a while. They've had a lot of good around them, and it's been here for a while. It's just up to them to utilize it. You're showing them that. I feel like this is really good. I like this. The last piece of this, it comes in a chunk. You got the hermit on your side. So you got a lot of ideas, but you're not really talking about them. You're keeping all your ideas in here. You're not sharing them. But I also feel like you're kind of like, well, they're doing good now, and maybe I'll just leave them alone for now, and I'll go do something else. It's almost like, all right, I've kind of shaken the tree with that one for a while. Maybe I should just leave them alone because, they can only handle so much, and they're doing good. They're doing good. I feel like you're kind of like you got more ideas about things they could do, things that can make things better for them. But you're kind of like, yeah, I shook their tree enough. I think I'm just going to walk away for a while. Not totally away, but just like give them a break. And I feel like you're letting that situation be what it is. One of the reasons you're kind of considering moving forward again with them is because they're kind of stagnating. It's kind of like they were here for the longest time. You got them up to here. They could do a lot better than this, but they're just kind of stagnating here. But you're like, well, they made some improvements, and it took so much to get them that far. Surrendering to the situation, them just kind of, the hanged man is them just kind of holding. I feel like there's improvement, but they only get so far and they just kind of stagnate. But with the Seven of Wands, they are holding their ground. They're fighting to keep it, so it's just letting it be with the moth spirit, just letting it be, surrendering to it. I feel like you're just letting them be. You do still have a playful energy about this. But I feel like when you have the lizard spirit, it says dream the world into being, I just feel like you're promoting, not promoting. You're accentuating or praising them for what they already have. I think you're holding back a lot about other ideas because you're kind of like, you know what? You're afraid they're going to backslide. And you're just kind of like, I think as far as they got so far, as far as they're going to go for a while, you're just kind of giving it a rest period. It's kind of like when you're making bread dough. You have to squish it around a bit, knead it and all the other good stuff. Then you got to give it a period of rest so that way it can actually come out right. And you're looking at it that way. Like it needs some time to rest and rise on its own. So you're backing off. Your energy is still playful around this situation. And that's what I'm getting with the lizard. I feel like that's another playful card because when I feel lizards are kind of playful, they run around, they go here, they go there. You see them, now you don't. Then you see them, then you don't. And I feel like you might be flitting in and out of the situation for a while. For now, I feel like you've done enough, and I feel like you're seeing that. I feel like you're gonna, entertain yourself with other things. But this has gone really well, and I feel like that's what they're saying. They're like, you can't do everything for this person. It's up to them to take the next step at this point. You've done what you can. For now, you've done really well. Once you get this far, it's like you've done enough. You've done really well. Just be thankful and pat yourself on the back for actually sticking with this and just helping this person. I feel like this is a good thing. I do think this is a good thing, really good thing. So there's improvement here. It's playful energy. I'm getting the whole way through. It's playful. Even at the end, you're still playful, and it makes me want to giggle a little bit because it's funny. But you seem to be having fun most of the way through. When they fall flat on their face, you're not enjoying that so much. But you're like, well, we're not giving up. Let's go again. You are helping this person. An improved atmosphere, an improved attitude creates an improved atmosphere is what I'm getting. All right, I'm going to shut this down here. I hope that helps. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.